Welcome back, everybody. I bought a new car in the fall. It's a 1990 Mazda Miata, 5-speed manual with only like 77,000 miles. I bought it from an older woman in Ohio. She had it, I don't know, like 10 years or something, and her husband got divorced and she didn't want it anymore. She got the car, he got the house, something, and she was mad about it. So she sold it to me for a pretty good price. It also came with a hard top, which I'm going to be selling with the vehicle, but needs a little bit of work. Under the hood, it needs a coolant flush, a timing belt kit, which includes the water pump, the crank seal, the cam seals. I'm also going to do the short nose fix because this one's never been fixed and it's got a crank pulley wobble. We'll do the serpentine belts, an oil change maybe. And then the power window doesn't work on this one. She had it taped up when I bought it, and the back window is torn. So we're going to try to clean that up and make it look a little bit better. So first thing we're going to do is today we're going to tackle the driver's side window so we can roll that up. All right, so before we do the window, it's going to be a lot easier. We'll be sitting in and out with the top down. But before I do that, this is the original plastic back window that the car came with. And you can see it cracked. I think they cracked because you're technically supposed to unzip in the plastic window, lay it flat, and then put the top back, but nobody ever does that. So after the window, we're gonna try to peel back all this old tape and retape it, clean the window so it doesn't look so bad. So if anyone's unfamiliar with the top on these, it's just 2 latches. Undo that one, push in this little button and pull the latch back, and the whole top falls down.
Did you unzip the window?
No. And then I fold these back because you can get wind noise if you don't, and it looks cooler. And this car also came with the Miata hood bra, which we might be installing just to see how it looks. And it came with the tonneau cover, which goes back here. Covers up, it snaps into place. Ooh. And covers up the top, give it a little bit more sleek appearance.
Yeah, these cars have had seat covers on its whole life. Seats are in perfect condition, look brand new. Has an aftermarket radio. 77,000 miles. Hit that on the test drive.
So I should make a disclaimer, the cameraman here is actually buying the car. So we're just gonna do whatever he wants. Do you like the seat covers or should we just take them off?
I honestly probably keep them to keep them in, like.
Yeah.
Because, you know, especially if I'm leaving the top down, it's going to get disgusting sitting outside all day from my work.
We should just, you know, tighten them up and tighten all the straps because, like, that looks bad in my opinion.
No, yeah.
Like when people put seat covers on and then...
Mm-hmm.
But that's just because everyone wanted to see how mint the seats were. So we'll get that looking nice. And then I was telling him, a lot of people do the sun visor delete because when you're sitting, see if you can get like a POV. Your eyes, like half of your vision gets blocked by the sun visor and it gets really annoying. So like when I'm sitting at red lights, I have to move this out of the way so I can see the red light if the top is up. And they're honestly pretty useless. Like the sun, it's a convertible.
Yeah, probably only helpful if the sun's literally setting.
Yeah. So we might take those off and put covers on. But yeah, let's get into fixing the window so we can roll the window up and down.
All right, we got 4 screws we got to take off here to get this door panel off. So we're going to get going with that.
So now that we got the door panel off, we have to take off this plastic, I think it's called like a vapor shield. And we'll just throw that on the trunk. Now we're taking off this bracket thing that holds the window in. Now the window should slide right out. Put it on the window, or on the thing here, because I need to look at the...
That's all sticky.
There's the window. you hold this? Yeah. I might need... These wheels can like go bad, but I don't know, they seem okay. It's just grease on there. Should be alright. Alright, now we're removing the rail on the back side of the door. How's it look?
Greasy.
Like a window rail.
These clips on these wires.
Oh, okay. Here's the motor and it's family friendly channel. Oh, you're okay. Yeah, we're working on this. All right, we got the old window regulator out. Gonna put the new one in now. It's the same process. All right, so I think we got the window working. I got the key cut on. Let's see what happens. And when the engine's running, it goes a lot faster. So that's gonna be a good fix for that. Before I was pulling the window up and down by hand. That was pretty annoying. Next we're gonna move on to fixing the back window to make it look a little bit nicer. Alrighty. You have to, oh, that's also why I don't like this. It keeps getting stuck when I'm trying to lift it up myself. So it's easier with two people. Like that would get really annoying if you're trying to flip it up in the rain. Yeah, let's pull it tight. You gotta unclip it.
There's no clip.
Unlatch it, okay. So, all right, here's the current condition of the back window. Pretty nasty looking. It's hard to see out of. This is the view out the back. So I think we're gonna take the old tape off, clean it up really nice, and put some new clear tape on it.
Damn, that is really ripped.
Mr. Miyagi.
Wax on, wax off.
All right, now that we got the window working, I'm gonna go for a ride. This car has a weird issue. It's really low on power, especially when it's cold. And I'm gonna take you for a drive and show you.
Too good at that.
So you'll notice on a cold start, the RPMs are pretty low. Normally it'd be like 1400. But like I said, it's a cold start, so I don't know why.
Coming for us. They know we're out.
Let's test the window.
Perfect, just like now.
Beautiful. All right. Maybe you can see too. Can you tell that the sunrisers are blocking your view?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, they hang.
This is gonna be a full. I'll tell you. All right, I'm floored. Should be way faster than that. So, I think the issue is this is the short nose, which means it was basically a defective motor from the factory, but there is a fix for it. And that fix should realign the crank pulley, because I think right now it's basically out of time. So it's like, it just doesn't know what to do. So that's going to be next on our series of fixing this car up. Stay tuned for tomorrow. Let's see if cameraman's going to stall it out.
What RPM do you usually have it when you're trying to like get that?
Like 1500 to 2000. Wow.
Almost, but
would have shifted.
Yeah, no, can we think about so many things at once?
So we were going through the paperwork here. I didn't even know this stuff was in the glove box. This thing has the original window sticker, okay? I bought it in somewhere in Ohio near Youngstown. All right, it's got air conditioning for $800. The hard top was $1,400. Limited slip differential, which is like super rare today, for $250. Floor mats, and then what is that? Package B for almost $2,000. And looks like it had the leather steering wheel was part of that option, the cruise control, and it actually has headrest speakers that work. So I sold this car for way too cheap. I don't even want to say. So we were just looking under the hood, and I noticed the coolant. It should be blue, but it's like kind of brown. So we're gonna do some coolant flushes. I know how my viewers like my coolant flushes. And we'll be replacing the timing belt and all the timing belt kit stuff. And then down here is that crank gear. We got some work to do on that. I'll insert the video of when it was wobbling. So yeah, got some pretty easy work to do to this. So this is an appearance only bar. And apparently they turn into mouse traps if you actually roll it over, and it'll just like snap your neck. And it won't let the seat go back all the way. So we're gonna take it off and see if it's any better. It
did, yeah, it loosened a little bit, but
turn it on a higher torque. Is that full throttle on the thing?
a lot of metal shavings are coming out.
Hopefully they didn't strip it when they put it in. Well, if anything, we'll just ram that bolt back in, or you won't have a seatbelt.
Doesn't look stripped.
We'll see.
Maybe my hope it's not stripped in there.
Oh, I bet it was like going on this side of this.
Yeah, it was.
Much better. I got it. So here's the look of it without the roll bar. I think it looks way better. It's for sale if anyone wants it. $20. So I noticed that off in the distance, the left headlight is pointing to the right, and it basically just makes one beam. So all you need to fix that is a Phillips head screwdriver. You come in on this side of the headlight. And when you tighten it, it's hard to see on camera, but it does move to the right. It does move to the driver's side of the vehicle. So just do that a few times. And now it's more clearly that it's two different beams. All right, now we're gonna do a little coolant flush. The whole thing does spin too, so we can always grab it with pliers. Can you take the cap off the radiator?
There you go.
It'll flow faster. There it goes. Yeah, that's not supposed to be that color, folks. Here's the reservoir. Pretty nasty in there. We're gonna clean that out in the sink. So we got the radiator full of water, cleaned out the reservoir, and filled that with water. Now we're gonna take it for a spin. Took it for a spin. It was overheating a tad bit. We probably didn't bleed it the right amount. But that's the old coolant. It's supposed to be green or...
I was gonna say it's a green
I think
orange.
it's green, yeah. It's supposed to be like this color.
God.
This is the old coolant going into the bottle. Here is the second coolant. What is it called? The coolant drain. Now we've got this radiator flush from AutoZone. We're gonna put this in with the distilled water. This will flush out the whole cooling system. And then top it off with distilled water again. This is coolant flush number 2. Now we're just letting it run. You can see all the crud coming out. Oh look, it went down, so add some water. The thermostat must have opened or whatever. Right there.
Okay. Yeah.
You don't need the funnel. So we must have forgot that stuff last. Here's the remainder of the first and the second coolant flushes. Alright, you just open up the thing underneath. This is with that cleaner in it. Technically the third drain. That's bad. Filling it up after flush number 3, I think, right?
Yeah, I think that's where we're at.
So this here is the third flush. This is the first one we're emptying with the cleaner in it. And her mechanic changed the water pump like last year. I don't really believe that.
Took the money and handed the car back.
Yeah. This is flush number 5 or 4. I lost track. All right, I think this is fill number 5 going in. Cameraman here.
Oh,
Well,
I
I guess I'm the cameraman.
Cameraman forgot to put the bolts in the drain plug in.
All right. Hopefully the drain plugs in.
Only in video if you get that.
So as we're waiting for the coolant to burp out or whatever, you can see here the crank wobble. So that's what we're going to be fixing tomorrow. That's a very dangerous thing. If that broke, you have to like tear the motor apart. You don't want to do that.
No.
So it was full, but then the thermostat must open or something, and the level drops way down. So we just gotta top it off.
I need a drink to get rid of the shakes.
So this one's kind of concerning. It's getting hotter and hotter.
Oh, it's getting really hot.
Yeah. We got the heat on high too to help it. Yeah, just turn here, and then we'll just shut it off for a little bit. Nice blinker.
Got out.
Yeah. Just shut it off.
Oh shit, that's hot.
Turn the lights off too. I'm guessing we've got an air bubble.
Do we have water in here? Oh, we do. Forgot the one back here. In our massive trunk storage.
Yeah. We might have to wait a bit to open the cap, but
yeah, I guess we're sitting here for a minute, but always keep some water on you.
that's right. All right, it was just a tad bit low on coolant. There must have been an air bubble we didn't get out in the driveway. So we only drove like 1 mile. So I don't think it was actually overheating. I think that wherever that temperature sensor is, there was just an air bubble and it was getting hot.
Is that a cop? You gonna pull me over?
Hope not. Good thing they weren't coming after us. That's what I think it was. It was just an air bubble where that sensor is. So it's running good now. I think this is coolant flush number 6 or 5. What is this, number 6? 5 or 6?
5, I think. I think we were pouring it in 5 last time. So.
Oh, okay.
Number 6 going in.
This is like what, number 6?
Yeah.
And it does look a little bit cleaner, but still pretty dirty.
So this is day 3. This is what came out of coolant flush number 6. Looking much clearer than before. Still got maybe 1 or 2 more to go, and then on to the next.
What is this, number 7?
Coolant flush number 6. 7's in there right now.
It's way cleaner than yesterday. You sure you drove it?
Yeah, I drove for a while. Took on the highway and everything.
Nice.
But we drove this one last night, right?
Yeah.
Such a nice day out for the Miata.
I know.
Great. I didn't want to stop driving it.
This is coolant flush number 7.
Oh yeah, that's it.
And this is number 7.
Flush number 7 going in.
So now we're doing the timing belt kit. Hopefully gonna fix that crank wobble. Basically everything on the front of the motor has to come off, the radiator, the fans.
Stupid plastic piece for the timing cover that's instantly gonna like disintegrate or just like warp out of shape and it's not gonna go back the same. Look at all the oil that's kicked
I
out.
know. We got the intake off here. She was leaking a little bit of oil. Thank God the mechanic that changed her water pump recently fixed it all. You know, he just put that old coolant right back in. Now we're taking off the radiator.
Man, holy shit. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you're gonna want to spread folks.
Yeah.
See what I mean? Here's this planner. Bitch, you got the key out though.
Where's the key? Did it come out?
It's behind a bolt.
Oh.
That's how these are.
It must be different than my
Yeah, it's
1.8s.
Yeah, it's different, yeah. Disgusting. Yeah, it's part missing. Goes right against the key.
Oh.
Right there.
Well, good thing, because I wouldn't remember how it went back together.
Yeah, so there's the thick one, the thin one, and then this one. So I'll just put them like that.
That's how it went.
Yep.
Let's see if I can get this on film.
That's good, because I want to know that myself, because that's what that one part I got for.
It looks okay, doesn't it?
What?
The key.
You're not gonna be able to tell when you take it off. Until you take it off. Just because it's the keyway on the crank that's gonna be big.
Alright. Now we're trying to get it in line for the timing, just to see if it was off or anything. We got the 2 cam gears off. Now we're gonna change these cam seals here. Pretty easy. All you do is loosen these bolts, lift it up a little bit, and they pull out. This is all the new parts I got for it. We got a water pump, timing belt kit, valve cover gasket, serpentine belts, thermostat gasket, new thermostat, some crank stuff to fix that wobble. And yeah, here's all the old coolant. Definitely got better. We got the water pump off. We're just taking this crank gear off. Well, we got the cam seal in. And I was torquing it to 10 pound-feet, but my torque wrench never clicked, and then the bolt stripped off, so yeah, fun times.
You should use the other shit. Even better.
Alright, now we're trying to get this crank seal out. It's being a pain like always. I'm not really sure. I've been a bad filmer today, but
You making a series out of this?
it's like a long YouTube video.
Oh, YouTube video.
I make more money like that.
Yeah, no, yeah, longer the better.
We finally got the old crank seal out. It was a pain, but got the new one pushed in. Uh-oh, doesn't sound good.
That's good.
So these are the 2 keys. You can see how much that one's like worn out or whatever. And then
Look at a regular socket.
Where's the new plug?
this is the spark plug that came out, just drenched in oil. The tubes were full of oil too. It's a special spark plug socket. Alright, we got everything back together. Well, kind of. We think we have it timed, so we're just spinning it around to make sure.
7 coolant flush later, here we are.
Well, we got it started. It's running better than ever. It's real smoky in here now, but it's actually idling at 1500 RPMs on a cold start. It was only idling at like 800 before. Here's a progression of the flushes. That was the first drain, then the second one was just water, and then this is when we added the coolant flush. And then it just went around like this, and that was the last one we did. All right, now we're waiting for the car to warm up so we can change the oil. And he's gonna unplug the door buzzer. There you go. First try. And we're waiting for the radiator. Well, we're waiting for the oil to warm up for the oil change. Topping off the radiator. That's good. Yeah. Now we just did a oil change and changing the filter down here. We got the extended length filter. Here's the old oil going in. It's not super dirty, but it's probably a good thing we changed it. Yeah. New $18 Super Tech full synthetic oil going in.
Don't diss my oil. You're the one that said no mobile one.
Oh. Oh yeah, sorry.
Well, now you turn the lights on.
Oh.
We just did the Winky mod too. First drive after all the work that we just did. Please, dear Lord, have mercy. It sounds better. It always sounded like it was really boggy. Is that you?
No.
No.
Oh yeah, get that cranking.
No, not first. Oh well. The acceleration
it.
So here's a little acceleration test with the motor fixed. And I'll try to do like a before and after. So here's the before, full throttle. And this is how it is now. And I'm floored. Definitely way faster now. This car is so much fun. And after all that, sold.
Thank you, sir.
And the money's in here, undisclosed amount. Hardtop is going with it. Here they are taking the hardtop. It's Monday, March 24th, 2025. I give them a day and it's gonna be on Marketplace.
You think that long?
$9,000 or trade for a V8. Hopefully.
Or 350Z.
And then all my hard work and determination to get this car is gonna be down the drain. I sold a set of wheels too for way too cheap. I should have told you 500 instead of 300. What was I doing? Goodbye. Okay. Why?